and this is me being honest. So, while we will take a few recognitions, I want to apologize in advance that if peradventure I miss out on you believing that justice will take it up. In the event that he cannot do justice to himself, then let me tender his apology in advance as I have told you to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go quickly. We have AMP here, Association of Movie Producers. Lady Queen Ambassador, Dr. Queen. You are wondering why I started with the ladies. Stand up and take a back, please.
Now the employer also. Not aware.
Our former president is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ralph Wadley, a round of applause for him. These are the money people, the movie people who produce. And ladies and gentlemen, former chairman, president of NANTA, Greg Ogutai, prolific movie producer, owner of cinemas worldwide, radio station, TV station, all put together. So if you have your CD now, you can go to Greg.
If I were to write a book detailing my journey, that book would be miserably incomplete if the man I'm about to introduce does not enjoy quality chapters in that compendium, because he nurtured me from scratch and, as a matter of fact, produced me. Not only was he my teacher, he also doubled as my academic advisor for 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a distinguished pleasure to be standing before him today, many years after graduation, to say thank you, sir. Professor Barclays Ayakoromo, Deputy Vice Chancellor, University of Africa, Toronto. It is an honor, sir. Thank you. Thank you. All those many shouts, all those enough waste. We will never reach where you want us to reach, but we're not to disappoint you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
So, Charles, I would indulge you a bit as I call on the mother of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, she came in last night for this party. Understand how important it is for her. Mrs. Tessa Olaniyi, round of applause for her, please.
You know the talk and where?
That's Francis Onwochei's elder sister.
For their family, they're young. Just imagine, elder.
That is mother of the day.
You're welcome, ma'am.
That's the one that does not joke. Okay.
Another thing is that Mr. Onwochei must have been a very good younger brother. For the elder sister to fly from UK, come here, go attend the birthday.
And to guide them from 16.
Okay, that one be true. That one another point.
You need to reach 16, you need to experience people.
Okay.
Now, those 40 that they do without experience. 60, you need experience.
Now, for your papa, you know this one, because I know you are not 60. The way they talk, and I say you don't get 60. Before you come become 42.
Okay, let's say this is that. Please, round of applause for her.
Hey, you like children. They fight for their family. I also have here a man I call my grandfather. Grandfather because the man I call my father calls him father. Yeah, so automatically he became my grandfather. Those days as young undergraduates, anytime we were attending any of the Luther's meetings, his name was always in current decimal. If Honorable Tunji Aziz was here, he would have said, if Honorable Tunji Aziz was here, he would have said. So we eventually met and I became a mentee. But those days it was just TA. But things have changed since then. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Tunji Aziz of the University of Lagos. Lagos State. Okay, now the other one. And the small one. Okay. Obviously. And it's more one day.
And ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we must keep on talking about those who have made Nollywood thick that are here. Please give it up for a man I met, God knows how long. We had a film we wanted to do about 30 years ago. The name of that movie, I know. It's just that that movie when this guy becomes 80 years old. That movie's name is called Devil's Empire. Ladies and gentlemen, Fidelis Doka, Mrs. Fidelis Doka is now. A round of applause for them. Filmmaker, broadcasters and radio and TV owners. That film, everybody went for rehearsed for 3 months, and we shot the film in our mind.
That is.
And he has gone to do many big things except that film.
And that's what you will do.
So he will do the film very soon. Very soon. Fidelis, you know me and you saw yesterday, and you promised that I will make the lead in that film. Finally. Ladies and gentlemen, King's logo is in the house. A round of applause for him, please. That's the founder of King. That's the man that really this Nollywood, without that street, he gets as if for beef for Nollywood. Everybody was going to Tafa and they were Christians at that time without knowing why. It was because of the man called Kingsley Ogo Sake. And round of applause. And guess what? He is also 60.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the 60.
You can't look 60. You can be 60 and look this.
No. Now the baby don't be this. Once you be local like that in the world, then the resource control day in the air.
You know, in one of those crazy days, I told myself that I was discussing with a friend, and I told him that this man I've been watching, I like his steez. Each time he talks, his eloquence. I want to approach him to be my mentor. And my friend warned me that not only was I not qualified to be a mentee of this great man, that by the time the first address he will address me, not only will ask myself, who sent me? Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot tell the full story of Nollywood and not have his name popping up here and there. Relevant from day one, relevant today, relevant tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome Mahmoud Ali Balogun.
Chairman of APRS, a round of applause for him, please. And you can see that when you make the introduction, it's too straight. Please, and then go give them Francis that guys have the Johnny won't go from now. He has the experience. How to wake up, how not to move quickly, how to take it easy before you move. How not to be shocked. He has all, he has seen it all. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Mahmoud, former chairman of NANTA, by the way. First president of NANTA, first president.
He has everything, so don't need
everything. Yes. At this point now, we must look around. Our Nollywood beloved actor, writer, everything he has done. It's my everything in this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our guy, Norbert Young. A round of applause for him, please. And his lovely wife, Gloria Young. A round of applause for them, please. These are people who have taken theater to stage to film all. And for those who have not been introduced, we are going to come back, please. All we have time. We will do all of you set by set. But at this time, let's call the light band now to give us some relaxation music. We can add a chop. Now what can I call walk? Angel.
While they are getting ready, very quickly, you know, you can be president of DGN, AGN, all the GNs. If you never be president of NANTA, your body going to do you like say not complete.
You just the start.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the president of NANTA.
The current president of NANTA.
Makinde.
Current president of NANTA.
Thank you. I have known him now for over 25 years, and I know I'm with white hair. They born you with her. And let's be honest, because it's going to be aged.
And of course, we have to be now published at the house, Mr. Akiosho. A round of applause for him, please. Publisher of everything great. And of course, Professor Tutu Chofimiri in the house. A round of applause for him, please.
The proponent of Concurrent Fuji. Yes, so my Oga Pata, always a pleasure, sir.
Alex O is in the house. A round of applause for Alex O and Madam Cordelia, please. That is how hip hop came into Nigeria. That's the man. Afrobeats for life. Alex O is in the house, please.
You know, I have a lady in the house. One that I hope.
I said his wife, Madam Cordelia, his wife. I know that.
One that I have so much respect for.
Alex O and his wife, Cordelia. Madam Mr. Mrs. Alex O.
During the 2023 general elections, I am sure many of you would remember the story of a woman somewhere in Abuja who, in an attempt to cast her vote, was attacked by some miscreants. This is not a political event, but until we begin to celebrate icons like this, we cannot regenerate as a people. Until we begin to celebrate such excellence, such tenacity, belief in one's nation, we may not get anywhere. It is with a heart full of gratitude that I'd like to welcome and say thank you, man. Always a pleasure to have you around. Bina Efidi Seifa. If I remember that woman when they beat. This eye shift go here. The nose go inside. It's still clean and finished. Still go good.
That was the way for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before we move, let's welcome the First Lady of Nollywood. Welcome, Agatha Mata, CEO of Rev TV. Round of applause for her, please. I don't need it.
You should know I got you, and you need to got me too. I'll be right beside you, anything you do. If I let you say, I'll be running to you, I'll be running to you, running to you. Anywhere that you go to me, running to you, I'll be running to you, running to you. I was like, Before I leave this table, my mommy is from the east, so I'm gonna do my Igbo talk because of you. Alright now. Chineke If you love my
all hands are busy. So if you don't clap now, it's okay. I understand. Ladies and gentlemen, whilst the band was at 8, and the foods and drinks were making the rounds, some very distinguished Nigerians joined us in this August gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the house the first Nigeria to make acting look so easy. As a little boy, when I watched him act, I thought nothing did there until I entered theater department. And here, ladies and gentlemen, my elder brother. I don't know how he does it.
Usher.
Now only one, and he's supposed to be called.
Vega, let me contain battery now. That battery don't rest. Battery for me. How do I give you? Wait in battery. But because what's important to pass.
I'm recognizing you, this is also our say thank you for being worthy elder brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Norbert Young. I will say what can suspend the food and clap because this one is Norbert Young. And because anywhere churches they go, they always carry the share follow the people. You are most never likely to see him at any event. If before you look right, you look left, you will see Gloria Young. And then when they take for example, when you hear people they say, that man only will self. Wait yourself. Wait till they happen for that only will self. I say, shut up. Go see that one. You don't see that one. Why you not talking about that one? Always a pleasure, man. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for the mentorship you easily, freely give to the younger generation. We appreciate you. Thank you.
At this point, after the great introduction that Charles has just done right now, now going to come that great introduction like that. Surprising, you should have been the first introduction. Basic, because this is Nollywood. How can you talk about Nollywood without living in bondage? And the man that rose living in bondage, almost sad living in bondage, produced living in bondage is here.
Please, I need you to let me hold this camera. I need to change battery. Just hold this for me. I want to change battery. Just because I'm charging it, that's why.
One film gave the world to us in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I know your hands are busy. So as your hands are busy, please give a round of applause. Okay, Onwochei, a round of applause for me. I love to call living in bondage, ladies and gentlemen. That is him.
I love to call him small body, not because. If men were to carry their achievements on their shoulders, if I don't develop hunchback,
Charles, just in that same breath, as you have called Onwochei, there's another living in bondage person on that team.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that woman is light. Her skin is light. She answers you gossip or speaks Yoruba fluently. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Onwochei. She also stands in her first film, and she has been rocking it ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Nollywood, please. The pride of Nollywood. The round of applause for her, please.
Beside her is delectable actress, one who also happens to be my sister.
This sister,
if you remember the first,
this sister, me and you are going to drag for this sister.
No,
they don't have been leaving you since.
No, best. You know, your own sistership. Your own sistership. Once you see anybody who does succeed, you say that your sister. This one, now from the same water they take bath us.
Now the same water too, no, not be better.
Now my bed.
Now bed.
Inside bed, ladies and gentlemen, the sequel of baby is here. God bless you.
No, doctor.
You know, so they hide do things, you know, they tell me. So, some of the achievements, you know, they can tell me.
In fact, she just got another degree again.
They cannot go the answer for tax.
Ladies and gentlemen, from behind the clouds to now.
It's not easy.
She's here. Look at her. You think she's 28.
There are men who, in Hollywood, who are more popular than the actors. They're not in front of camera. They're behind. But because of the things they do behind the camera and how far they have supported the industry, the amount of finance that they have through their entrepreneurship bring into the industry, they have become even much more popular than the actors. One of them is seated here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, blessing and God bless you. I don't say you drag this one again, drag her.
No.
You will speak language now, your eye will clear.
I know the dragon is already mine. Okay. You can only professor if you like the word. Academician, you take the professor.
The former president, Actors Guild of Nigeria, newly re-elected president, Association of Voice-Over Artists of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Arrow himself, Segun Arize.
He's also going to be 60 this year. He's going to be 60 this year too.
You never first 60?
No, that time a fake one. This is the real one.
They cancel that one. Okay.
Yeah.
It's alright. Now when anybody calls it a bonus, you cannot force anybody to collect the age.
Segun is 60, Francis is 60, Kix Logoro is 60, Ali Baba is 60, Justice Antikogo coming soon.
The way they know people wey 60, the bless they don't get contract. You are booking your next MC gig.
All the people when I call here, no one poor. You must know where we are going to.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the founder of the Enugu International Film Festival, former president, Screenwriters Guild of Nigeria, Tony Ani. Ever young Tony Ani is here. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming. Of course, we also have one of Hollywood's greatest exports to the filmmaking world, a man whose name goes far, far, far ahead of his presence. Ladies and gentlemen, Teko Benson, MFR.
That's the incoming president of DGN. A round of applause for him, please.
You have no vote. Don't come here and turn this to a political gathering. You not get vote. You not be association where you not be member, then you go campaign. Also in the house, ladies and gentlemen, we have the National Vice President, Directors Guild of Nigeria.